Welcome to the Daily Energize podcast, your quick dose of clarity, quick tips, and the spark you need to shine bright. Here's your host, Spencer Jones.
Hey Energizer, welcome to this episode of the Daily Energize. It is I, Spencer Jones, your host as always, and I am so incredibly grateful to have you here. Quick question. Have you ever held on to something just because you're like, well, I might need this? Like, well, this could come in helpful or handy at some point, so I'm just going to hold on to this. Now, I'm not saying that you're a hoarder by any means, because I think and I feel that many people do this to some degree. Now, some people do it a lot and they hold on to everything, and then their houses or homes just become filled with all these things that might be useful at some point. And then, at least for Katie and I, like we do that to a degree. We feel bad about throwing something out. We're like, well, maybe this will be helpful later on, so we hold on to it. And then about every year or 2 years, we kind of do this purge, that spring cleaning, but this purge of going, I haven't used this in 2 years, or in the last year, I'm just throwing it out. COVID, that happened so much. So many people are doing it during COVID, right? They're stuck at home because they couldn't travel out for COVID and all that stuff. And so they got on the spring cleaning kick or COVID cleaning kick or whatever you want to call it. And Katie and I as well. So we were right there with them. And we would drop stuff off at Goodwill, and Goodwill had such long lines of cars and people that even some locations closed down or closed accepting donations because they were overfull. Like there were so many donations that they just could not fit any more in. I mean, what a great issue to have, right? That people were purging and getting rid of stuff they didn't need, and they can help other people then. Beautiful stuff. So I'm not minimizing that by any means, but we hold on to things that do not serve us, that don't help us, physical things in our homes, but also in our personal lives, in our emotional selves, in not just our physical lives, but emotional, spiritual, whatever other aspects of us, right? Our mental selves. So let me ask you, what are you carrying that is no longer yours to carry? Or maybe it was never yours to carry, but you took it on. Now, maybe, an example could be a belief that, money's really hard to earn, or a belief that I'm not worthy of love, or another belief of, I need to earn rest. So beliefs are a major one that people hold on to. It could be labels that you once labeled yourself. I'm a sinner. I'm a freak. Whatever. Cheater. I don't know. Sometimes we hold on to these labels. And we hold on to various things. Belief, labels, thoughts, emotions, grudges, so many things that just weigh us down, that don't allow us to shine our full light because it's draining us. It's poking holes in our cup that holds our beautiful energy, and it's draining us. It's not serving. So what things are you holding on to that are not serving you, that are no longer yours to carry, or maybe never were yours to carry, but you took on anyway? No judgment, just a question for you to raise awareness to and then decide, does this align, does it not? And I invite you to get rid of, to purge and let go of, release all the things that do not serve. Serve you, serve where you're going, who you are today. Now, you might go, well, Spencer, I was a cheater, right? I was this person. I was this label. I had these thoughts. And like, I can't change my past. And I get that. I felt that same way. But let me ask you, does holding on to that serve you anymore? No. Are you the same person that you were before when you were that? Probably not. So you're not those things anymore. So for me, I've had a lot of labels. I've had a lot of old beliefs that I've shed and gotten rid of, that I've purged and released. And while, yes, they might be part of my quote-unquote past, I go, yeah, that was a previous version of Spencer. I'm not him anymore. That's not me. That was me, but that's not me today. Because I've changed. I've changed who I am. I've changed my identity. I've changed how I show up as a person in this world. And I'm not special in the sense that I'm the only one who can do it. I'm special in many ways, just as you are special in many ways. But I'm not special in that case that, I could change my identity. I can leave that in the past. Well, guess what? You can too. Those labels, those beliefs, those things that no longer serve you, those grudges, whatever it is, let it go, because that was a past version of you. Even if you still feel like I'm holding on to this grudge, for example, I'm holding on to this grudge even today. And you're like, you know what? This doesn't serve me. I choose to release it. I let it go. Guess what? You just stepped into a new identity. You are a new person. So that person who held that grudge, well, that was the old version of you. It's not the new version. And what does that new version do? How do they respond to things? How do they handle things? And sometimes that old version comes back because it likes familiarity. It's like, remember me? Heck, I had that happen this morning. An old version of me is like, Spencer, remember me? And like, remember these things? I'm like, yeah, thank you for the reminder, but I don't need it. That was the old version. That's not me anymore. Here's the new me. And I fully embrace a new identity. Just keep doing that. I'm rewriting that program, rewriting that identity so that I can be at my best. So I could show up the way I want to show up in this world. In a way that's aligned with me and with where I'm going. And you can do the same thing. So I invite you to purge, to release, to let go those things that do not serve you, that no longer align, and maybe were never yours to carry in the first place. So go have an amazing week and release. All right. Until next time, I'll catch you later. Bye.